Hi y'all, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. Glad you're back. This is Flosstube Extra number 5. This is a series that I've been going through every other week. I will put out a flip through of the older magazines from the 80s and the 90s. I have several. It's not complete. My collection is nowhere near complete, but there are quite a few. And so I thought it'd be fun just to flip through and show you. Just because I remember some of these, and several of y'all remember some of these and have or had some of these. And so I am just excited to flip through and see them again and share with y'all. So today is number 5. This is number 5. So I'm putting these out every other week. The first one was the first week of January, I believe. And I believe it was a Just Cross Stitch magazine. It was the premiere, I think. I have it written down. Please hold. No, it was 1985, January, February 1985. And that was the first week of January that I put that one out. So we're going through, I just am picking at random things that, magazines that just are, just at random. I've had this one out for quite a while because I want to do the sampler. You have seen this on the last several regular Flosstubes. But I thought today is the day we're going to flip through January, February 1987, Just Cross Stitch. This is the cover. It is the prize winning issue. There are several charts in here that have won prizes. So the contest for this one was Design the Cover, and Carla Michaels won it with Now Abide. And it's using the Bible, the scripture, 1 Corinthians 13:13. And it has an article in here, excuse me, I'll get to it, but it has an article in here about several of the contest winners and how she got to this design. So we're going to start. This side maybe? I can't remember. It is this side, but I want to make sure y'all don't hear the page turning too much. Okay, so the first several pages are just advertisements. And I like to look at the advertisements too, just to see what was there. Of course, DMC was around. And then collars. And this is the thing, I haven't shown y'all the advertisements before, I don't think. Just the charts and the articles. But really, some of these I really want to search. There's a couple of them I have searched for and haven't found, but I may start showing you the advertisements if you don't mind. But this one's collars. These would be neat as just a small. But yeah, collars. I remember having this. I would have a jumper and I'd have a square, and it didn't have anything stitched on it, but it would be lace. That is art by Abby. Okay. Let's see here. At the beginning, the editor has a note, and I just wanted to read a little bit of it because it really is still very true. It says, "We know of no other hobby which can so effectively serve to relieve the stress of the busy days, which soothes harried nerves, and which is so quickly addictive. And these are only a few reasons why more and more stitchers join the cross-stitch ranks each week." True. Cross-stitch is perfection, plain and simple perfection. Neat little stitches on neat, evenly woven fabric, though sometimes it's not so evenly woven, we know that. And sometimes we add our own imperfections, which makes it our perfection, right? It's just us. Cross-stitch lets us be creative in any way we choose, be it a country teddy bear, 1987, or an elegant traditional sampler. Cross-stitch lets us tell of ourselves, who we are, and our likes and preferences by the completed stitchery which adorns our homes. Cross-stitch allows us to complete something which, unlike the dishes or the beds, will not need to be doing again tomorrow. So once it's completed, we don't have to do it again unless we choose. The design on the cover of this anniversary issue is the grand prize winner of You Design the Cover contest. Carla Michaels, the designer of Now Abide sampler, expresses her feelings about cross stitch in 3 words: productive, relaxing, and personal. And isn't that what it is? It is productive. We have our hands busy. Myself, I could be doing many unproductive things with my hands, but productive, relaxing, and personal. Definitely. It's personal, isn't it? Even if you stitch a sampler and I stitch that same sampler, it's personal to us because we're putting our work and our time and our hands to it. So it's personal. And when you give it, it's personal, isn't it? So anyway, we're going to flip through this. And that's the sampler that she talked about, or the editor noted. It's Now Abide. It's by Carla Michaels. And it is 200 stitches high by 211 stitches wide. And there are, I think I count 12 or 13 colors, not very many, all DMC. The front has a couple of alphabets, and then it has the 1 Corinthians 13:13 verse. But now abide faith, hope, love, these 3, but the greatest of these is love. And I don't know if you can see it, but there are crowns down here. Anyway, you've seen this in the last couple of regular Flosstube episodes because I am stitching. I want to stitch this, and I'm starting it this week. Very excited. I picked my fabric, have everything ready to go. I just got to start, and I will. I love the colors. I mean, really. Let me see if I can find the colors real quick, and then we'll move on. Here we go. No, that's not really good. It's on my card. But, so pretty. Y'all make it look so nice when you twist it like that, but not me. That's why we'll move on. We will move on. The next page is, it's a Stitcher's Ask, and it's all the things that they're looking for. Some are looking for pen pals. Some are looking for post office designs. This one's interesting. A graph relating to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. That's very personal, isn't it? Very specific. What else? Grand pianos, foreign lighthouses, Nabisco trademarks, German shepherds. I mean, it's verse scripture. There's one there that's looking for the graph of Chicago and Niagara Falls. So 2 separate ones, or a terrier or E.T. I mean, this is fun. Just fun. Halley's Comet. Anyway, very fun. It's neat to read that. Don't know if you remember these. This is Bunnies and So Forth by Alma Lynn. Oh, love some Alma Lynn. I gotta pull her stuff out and do not a flip through, but what's in my stash of Alma Lynn. Anyway, this is just an advertisement. None of these charts are in the magazine, but look at that little bunny. Oh my stars. Little bunny and a teddy bear in a bunny suit. Some bunny to love. All right. First couple of pages here. The first, it's a double page, and it is the Stitcher Spotlight. Now these, oh my, so neat. The one lady created an engagement sampler, and another lady wanted to give something to her son that showed all the schools that he went to. So let's see, preschool, elementary, middle school, and high school, and then this is his college. She charted those herself and then created this for him. Wow. 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 And he went to the University of California, San Diego. Was the chart, what's the college down here that she charted. And she did it. Did it say she did it herself? After charting each school separately, she positioned the charts and connected with Ivy. And then a cap and diploma at the beginning, at the top. So, very neat. Okay. And then another advertisement that I want. This is the one I was looking for. Mary Slatter sampler. I saw on, real quick, this magazine is available on Etsy. I saw several available out there. But I also looked for, not Etsy, eBay. I also looked for the Mary Slatter sampler, and I could not find one. I found several prints, several lithographs, but I couldn't find the cross-stitch pattern. But oh my, I want to look for that. Uncle Sam, there's a great train, charts about trains. So fun just to even look at the advertisements. That's from Hoffman. Okay, the next one is the Spring Flowers, and this is designed by Linda Summers. It is 84 wide by 83 high, and that's the picture of it. This is a contest winner. Can you imagine hand drawing those charts then? Because that's what it is. I mean, it's a hand drawn. But oh, I love the outcome. All right. After that, we have the calendar, needlework calendar. I wish this was in color. This is a Santa. It's the Nagelberg Santa from Boyd Designs. It's the see that? I wish that was in color. That would be pretty to stitch. Sorry if you hear my neighbors, they're calling their cat. He's an indoor-outdoor cat. And let's see here. We've got lots of advertisements, samplers, the Scarlet Letter. Look at this one. I don't know what it's called. But it's a really tiny picture. I don't know if you can see that. That's the Scarlet Letter advertising. I mean, just really neat to see those. Anyway, on we go. All right, so there is an article about the contest winners, and then the one who won the grand prize, the Now Abide. And then there is an article about cross-country collections. This one is Jewels Antiques. Yes, Jewels Antiques. That is the pattern right there. I'm sorry, here, I'll hold it back first. That's the pattern right there. This is 118 stitches high by 95 stitches wide and designed by Suzanne Berry, owner of Cross Country Collections. And it talks about how she designed that chart. And it's pretty. I mean, there's quite a few colors. Okay, the next one is called Little Amish Quilts by Virginia Douglas of Douglas Designs. And it has an article about this design. This is 93 inches wide by 101 inches high. It's part of a series called Gentle People, the Gentle People series. It looks familiar. I think I've seen that before. It says, the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight in the abundance of peace. Psalm 37:11. Okay, and then we have a 2-page spread. The first one is called A Rule. This is a quote by John Wesley. And it says, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. It's by John Wesley. And the designer is Mrs. William Metzger, Jr. I remember my grandmother was called Mrs. and then my grandfather's name, so that's fun. A Rule to Live By. It's 104 stitches high by 128 stitches wide. And then on the next side is the Serenity Prayer. God grant me grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are 2 Serenity Prayers in this book, and this is one of them. This was designed by Cynthia Gay. And it's 185 stitches wide by 101 stitches high. Isn't that okay? And then we have the Rose House. I think I'm going to add a sticky note to this one because I think I want to stitch this one day. The Rose House in Gloucestershire. I'm sorry, that did not. I don't know, but that's it. It's designed by Jane Greenough and Gillian Taylor, and this article talks about how they met. One lives in the Cotswolds, and the other was traveling, visiting London regularly for her vacation. It was a regular vacation spot. She's an Aussie. Let's see, was it? Jane Greenough lives in the Cotswolds, and then Jill was an Australian who vacationed in London, and they met and they designed this and many other things. And this, it says they were made available in the U.S. by Tristan Books. And that design, the Rose House, is 56 wide by 42 high. It wouldn't take long at all. 56 by 45. Is that right? 42. 56 by 42. You know, just as an aside, this is an interesting vase. Look at that. Looks like a hand, and then like a glove, and the fingers are out, and then you just put little stems in it. Okay. Chart. Okay. This is the other Serenity Prayer. Designed by Carol Makarski. It's 145 stitches wide by 237 high. There's that one. I like that border quite a lot. Okay. The next one is a table. It's not really a table runner. Is it a table runner? Table linens. I'll show you. Floral table runner. That's the design right there. Right here. This would be another one that would be nice turned into a strawberry. Or created as a border. You can use it as a border and maybe put a verse or a quote next to it. Or you can do it on either side as table linens, like I did as a table linen. I love that vase in the middle too. The vase with the, looks like a metal vase with a metal round and tied with rope around it, a jute. So pretty. Okay, and then there is an article about different stitches. The double cross stitch, the arrowhead stitch, the marking stitch, reversible cross stitch, and different ways to do that. Table runner. Oh, the table runner. 63 wide by 65 high. All right, and the lilies are in bloom. This is the lilies, Zephyr lilies. The chart is created by Cindy Montgomery. I have this marked, sorry. It's kind of wobbly now. I want to do this. Love, love, love those. The Zephyr lily is 80 high by 79 wide. I have another one that's kind of like that, but it's smaller. Not as detailed. And then this is Vanetta Shackle's tribute to her grandmother, and love these. So these two charts, the first one is Grandma, and it says patchwork quilts, rocking chairs, baths and wash tubs. I've done that. And behind this, baths in wash tubs behind the stairs. Homemade bread, pumpkin pies, cradling children, sparkling eyes, pot-belly stoves, one-room schools, butter churns and milking tools. Familiar faces, remembered times, makes up this special grandma of mine. And that was my grandma too. It is 129 stitches high by 154 stitches wide. And these both were designed by Vanetta. Here's the second one. It's Grandma's Shoe. It's 167 wide by 95 high. And it says, Grandma's Shoe. I love you, Mother, and the things you do. You've done a good job filling Grandma's shoe. I want to be kind and much like you, so when I grow up, I can fill it too. Yeah. Okay, next is the Mother's Day and Father's Day card, and they have a picture of a completed Father's Day card, and it's such a small, cute. It's 60 wide by 73 high, and it gives you the option. They've charted it also for Mother's Day. And then that's the rule chart and the grandma chart. And here we go. Our Loving Family. This is created by Nancy Johansson. It's called Our Loving Family. It's 111 stitches wide by 165 high. Cute. It gives you, of course, you get the alphabets in the, you get the alphabet up top on the sampler, but it also gives you alphabets to complete the names and all. I don't see numbers. Oh, because the numbers are in the upper parts of the chart, in the sampler. Okay. Chart. Okay. Next one is called Number One Teacher, and this one didn't say who designed it. It's called Number One Teacher. 90 stitches high by 60 wide. I'm assuming on black Ada. Yes, it was stitched on black Ada. And then this is Two Doves Wedding Sampler, designed by Roxanne Bruno. It's 194 stitches wide by 245 stitches high. And there's a couple of specialty stitches in it. It gives you the instructions on how to do the specialty stitches. They are the double running stitch. I've heard it called that, but in parentheses it's called the Holbein or Holbein stitch. Holbein. And then the other stitch is, the other specialty stitch is the four-sided Italian cross stitch, which is a cross stitch and then you do all four sides of the square around it. Okay, and then let me get my paper and cover this up. This one is called My Heart Belongs to Daddy. It's the coffee break chart. If you remember in the last Just Cross Stitch magazine, the coffee break chart was the this two that I had, the friend little tiny sampler that I did for my sister. But this is it. My Heart Belongs to Daddy. It's 85 wide by 36 high. And okay, advertisements real quick. These are the tea time samplers. I would love to stitch a couple of these. I'll have to look for it. I think I'm going to search for that one, the original tea time sampler, and then maybe the Queen Anne's lace one. You can order today. You can see the insert for ordering information. I wonder what would happen if we sent asked for information today through the mail. Okay, the next one, I would love to do these for, I have a friend that has a daughter that does dance, and so I was thinking about doing these. These are, one is 58 wide by 92 high, and the other is 104 wide by 98 high. These are ballerinas. The top one is 104 by 98, and then this one is 58 by 92. Just make a card or a stand-up for her. This one added the, you can add the border to either one of them. It's just a two-stitch border, two-stitch space. And then the grandma shoe chart, horses, and wowza, look at that. It is a Teresa Winslow. Yes, I'm sure it is. Look at that dragon. That's in the advertising. That's in one of the advertisements. And then the back cover shows several pictures of the completed projects. We've got the wedding sampler, the family sampler, the serenity prayers, the basket and the lilies, and the grandma's shoe, the rose house. So that is all. That is the May-June of 1987 Just Cross Stitch magazine. Yay. And also, what's the other one the lilies? I had that one, the rose house. So I think I would like to stitch those. If there are any that you would like to stitch, let me know which ones you would pick. Again, this one is available. I've seen several on eBay. And check your local antiques shops or Goodwills or just wherever. See if you can find some of the older ones. Anyway, whether you like any of them or none of them, I'm glad you're here. Glad you stayed this long. 27 minutes, not bad. I will get this up and going, and just thank you for being here. Thank you for flipping through with me, and I hope you get some joy out of these. I sure do. I really enjoy sharing these. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend. Happy Leap Day. I'm filming this on February 29th, 2024. So, wow. Happy Leap Day. Anyway, I'll see you in the comments, y'all. Y'all have a good one.